Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start of your week. I am here with this new craze, and it's called the Stack and Whack. It was a random video that popped up on my suggested list, and I was curious to see what that was. And oh my God, I'm obsessed. It's super easy, a great scrap buster, a great way. I have this old calendar that I chopped up. That was given, well, not old because it is a 2024 calendar, but it's not. I don't hang calendars in my house, but it did have some nice images. But it was great cardstock and white on the back, so I cut it up to use as scraps. But if you don't use this as a base for your tag or belly band or anything like that, you can use file folder, or you can even use scrap paper that you are not fond of on one side and leave, and it's one-sided. Leave the back for the journaling part and cover up the front. Just cover it up. Great way to use those papers in those packs that you're not really a fan of. But anyway, I was obsessed. And I did a little research, and apparently it was called Stack and Smack. Yeah, it was called Stack and Smack, and it was a technique that was used for card making, where you would cut 3 different pattern papers into 3 distinct sizes, and then take one of each and build your card front, and then you can add your sentiment. Well, the junk journaling community took a hold of it, and they call it Stack and Smack. And all it is taking 3 coordinating cardstocks, right, and cutting them all the same size. And you'll see that my tag is a little smaller, but that's okay. I'm not going to get caught up in trying to cut this down because you don't have to. And you can take it and then tear all 3 of them into distinct patterns. Let's see which way I want to go with this one. I think I want to go this way. All right. So now I have my 3 pieces. So here goes 1, here goes 2, and here goes 3. Right? I should slide up. You see, I have a whole bunch prepped and ready to go. I have had these scraps from these card making magazines for a long time, and they're Christmas related, right? And you can tell I'm planning to make a whole lot more. So I have my 3 bases, and you take your first stack and you're gonna lay it on your first, starting with your first one, and each one of them gets 1. Easy. Take your second one, start on the second one, and start laying it down. Do I have this right? I might have it the other way. No, it's correct. Right? There you go. And then take your last one, your third one, and start on the 3rd tag and lay it across. That easy. I think this is upside down. Yeah, it is. Okay, these were upside down. That easy. And now you have a collage piece. I ink my edges. I like the look of inked edges. So I am just going to quickly, I'll do one and I won't do the others until the video is finished, but quickly ink the edges. Now there's a few ways that if you cut your paper to be exactly the size of your paper, and your edges don't quite meet up, or you have gaps like that one there, this actually may go this way, right? You can always go back where they would meet and just ink in there so it'll blend. That white won't be so noticeable. Okay, if you don't want them overlapping, or you have to have an exact size, because when you're tearing paper in a group, they don't tear exactly the same. It's a little difficult, so you might end up with some white in between. I tend to overlap. It doesn't bother me that they're varying sizes. I'm looking for glue. Can you believe it? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use this tacky glue just for the video. I tend to start at the bottom, and I like mine to overlap, and then whatever excess I'm going to trim off. So I'm gonna align them all on one corner, and I'm not worried about the other one because I can trim that off. I did a mass make. Oh my gosh. It was, you'll see. And you know me, guys, I don't decorate until after, once I know where it's going. Okay. And then the last one. That quickly you can do. What's important is the edges, but I'm gonna sew these. Okay, and then I'm gonna overlap that just a wee bit. So now you can see, this needs to come down, that because I overlapped them, my card is bigger than my pieces in the back. Oh, I should have did it on that side. This one I'm gonna have to back up. I've done that has happened to me a few times. It's like I gotta start on a white base. But now I have to cover that up. Sorry guys. Sticky glue. Put that in my basket. Let me get a wipe. And there it is. That easy, that fast. And then I would do the same for the other ones. Let me get a wipe. And this I thought was genius for those of us that are a little intimidated with collaging or finding light pieces that match. This was such a game changer for me because it takes the intimidation out of trying to guess how they would look. Alright, so I let that dry just a little bit, but I am going to come in here and just show you what it would look like as a tag. Oh no, not this one. And you can pick any sides you want to be your top, your bottom. It's still wet. And then just ink that inside, on the outside. I still have to back the back on this one, but just for you to get the full effect. Look at that. How easy is that? Oh my gosh, my obsession. And these are papers that have been in my stash forever, so I'll make those off camera. But I did do some that were holiday, and this was made on file folder. And I did a variation. I took, how many of those I did? When I say I did a lot, I did a lot. Oh, I took 3. Three bags, but at this time I took 5 pieces of paper, and I just kept alternating them in that order, piece by piece. And you can see some of them repeated, So this one, these two repeated, this one, these two repeated, and these two repeated. So you're not limited to how many pieces you want to go. It'll just give you a more collaged kind of look to it. So I did those. I did this one with 4 pieces. And you can see I did the same that I did there. I did with these 3. I started getting brave. This was one of the first ones I did. Made them all into tags, all on file folders. I've even upcycled some flyers that I get in the mail. So I made these, and I didn't cut these up because I have to back the back. But that's what I use for these. And then once I line them in the back, I have some pockets here. That's what these are. But this was done on file folder. And then look how pretty this paper is. It's from a wedding. But look how pretty that is. But I didn't cut the notches on these because these were all done with upcycled flyers. Then I got some belly bands, and I didn't cut the notch yet because I need to figure out what size I would need. And it would just be easier to do one cut. But these are all done on upcycled envelopes, flyers. So you can see the rabbit hole that I went down because this is just a no-brainer. I sat there and I started matching contrasting colors, not even thinking about it. I love this one. This color combination is pretty. Look at that. That would make a great tag. So yeah, try it. Let me know what you think. It is like the hottest thing right now from what I've seen. I saw that one video and now I'm getting more and more suggestions coming up on my feed, but I want to come up with my own variations now that I kind of figured out how to do it. So yeah, 3 pieces is how it starts. This one I did 5. But yeah, the possibilities are endless and they look so pretty. Not even thinking about it, they look so pretty. All right, everyone. That's my share for today. The stack and whack method. It is amazing. You need to try it. You need to incorporate it. Get into your scrap bin and start matching up some coordinating colors. It's also a great scrap buster for those offcuts that we have when we're making journals or albums or anything like that, and incorporate those collage pieces as tags in your project. As always, stay blessed, stay healthy. Let me know if you tried. I would love to see your creations, and have a great and amazing week. Take care now, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye bye.